applied the combos and crossover strategy to the waffle iron. And so this product is pretty straightforward. It's just a waffle iron that also in the bottom is a toaster. Has these two spaces for the toast to go in. And so it's basically just a good time saver, saving you the time of having to do both of those things, and you can just do it with one machine instead. And it's just a good also kitchen space saver for someone who just always gets frustrated with the kitchen clutter. Maybe a busy mom who's trying to get breakfast out as quick as possible, and also in trying to clean up as quick as possible. This is a good product because it can do the waffle and the toast at once with one product and less hassle. I applied the strategy of applications of to the bird feeder. So we want to apply the bird feeder in a way that kind of adds functionality to it so that it's doing something different also. So instead of just being a bird feeder with its sole purpose to feed birds, we're applying this to the garden sense for anyone who has a garden, who is forgetful with watering their garden. This bird feeder, it goes right into the ground there, and then it senses the dryness of the soil, and if it's finding that the soil is too dry, it makes a loud chirping noise that's distinctive to alert you that it's time to water these plants, and they're kind of getting a little flimsy and dry, and that they need some extra help. So it's a good reminder for you, and it's a good way to keep your garden good and feed the birds. Okay, I applied the strategy of add just a pinch of to the toenail fungus. And so this is just an everyday sock that you're gonna use. The main functionality is of course just being a sock to wear out and about, because we need those pretty much every day. But also this sock has a built-in kind of detector that's in the toe here, and it'll just start to turn a color once it sees that fungus start to appear on the toe, and it'll help you catch it early, because you'll take off the sock and it'll have a strange dark stain that's just kind of indicating the presence of the early on toenail fungus. So it's good for everyday use, for just as a sock, and then also it has the added benefit of helping you catch that toenail fungus early, pretty much just for everyone, or for people that especially might struggle with this issue reoccurring in maybe, yeah. So I applied the "is that seat next to you taken" strategy to beer bellies, and instead of trying to compete with the beer brewing market or something like that, we just want to give an accessory to beer and to beer bellies. So this is going to be a hoodie for the avid beer drinker who wants to have their beer on the go, and where the normal hand pouch is for your hands in the hoodie is actually an insulated pouch that you put this little liquid bag in, and you fill up your beer with that and put it in there, and it'll keep it cold so you have your beer on the go, and it's kind of just covering up the beer belly with more beer. Alright, I applied the strategy of one person's trash is another person's treasure to dog turds. So when you're out walking your dog and you just have a little doggy bag to pick up the dog poop, this one is actually compostable, as the little flower picture shows, and then you use the compostable bag to fertilize a little garden. And since it's compostable, you can just put it right in the soil and then just put the seeds in and water it, and you'll have your own garden out of the dog turds. And also, it is going to be for the pet owner who has a dog and instead of just throwing this away, they want to recycle it kind of in a way that can make something beautiful out of it. Alright, for the strategy of build a better mousetrap, I decided to just improve fish aquariums by making them more fun to use and a more fun product. So instead of just holding the fish in place like a normal fish aquarium, this one is more fun for children who have pets and have pet fish and want to have more interactive fish, because the aquarium, well, it has a speaker and it senses the fish movement, and as they move, that will trigger the speaker to say things like the fish are actually talking and being more interactive and giving them kind of distinctive personalities, which makes it more fun.